Hello, my lovelies. How nice of you to drop in and say hello to me. My name is Denise, and this is my channel AbFab, which is all about makeup and all things to do with makeup. This is the channel for the 45 plus working gal out there that just loves makeup like I do. And this video today, I thought it would be kind of fun. I haven't actually done a video with my top 5 favorite makeup products that I think that you should know about because I think you'd love them as well. And if you're new to the channel and if you like the content, you would do me a huge favor if you just smash that like button and click the subscribe button, and then you will be notified of when I upload my latest videos. It would be wonderful if you could join the Fab Squad. Okay, today should be a fairly quick and fast video because I'm literally talking about 5 products that I love. I want to talk about this one. I mentioned it in a couple of videos back, I believe, and I kind of mentioned it, dropped that it was like a huge beauty secret because I don't know how many people use it. I've certainly not seen too many videos on YouTube, so I want you to pay attention to this one because if you use a makeup primer, silicone-based makeup primer, and you're in the 45 plus group, so you've got some fine lines and wrinkles, then you need to hear about this because this is amazing. I'm not even joking. What am I talking about? It's this product right here. It's going to be hard to see with my ring light. I will try to insert pictures, although I'm having all kinds of problems with that. But I will try to insert pictures for you, product pictures. I will also list all of these 5 products down below with the links so that you can see and you can check out, prices and all of that good stuff. But this is the number 7 by Boots in the UK. If you're not familiar with the line, they have a huge, huge line of makeup products and skincare items. But this is the Instant Illusion Wrinkle Filler Express. I know, it's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? I really briefly talked about it before, and I won't even be able to show you just how amazingly effective it is. But just suffice it to say that especially right here, as I get a little bit older, I have these kind of fine lines coming down here. And if I try to put any kind of powder, any kind of makeup, most concealers right here, it just sets into these kind of vertical lines and it accentuates it. It makes me look really tired, and that's just the way my skin is. I have wrinkles, so I don't want them to be that pronounced. I can't show you, but this is a white-based product. You literally need about that much to fill in decent enough wrinkles, but this is a very lightweight formula, silicone based. You put it on just like a primer. So let's see if I could do it just to kind of show you. You'd put it on, and then I usually I warm it up, of course. I don't apply it with a brush. I don't apply it with a sponge. I apply it with my fingers like you would a primer. And you basically just take it and you slowly work it into that actual wrinkle. And it's not hard to work in because it's silicone based, so you can kind of already see the benefit. It really just fills in the wrinkles. I always use it here under this part of my eye and just kind of like then, work it in a circular fashion, and then I just sort of let it sit. You don't want to have too much excess product because I will just tell you it doesn't play well with all kinds of other products. So you basically want to just use it to fill in the actual wrinkle. You do not need to powder it. I would say it wouldn't be really good if you had super oily skin, albeit I do have oily sort of T-zone still, where the rest of my skin I would say is kind of medium to slightly dry in the winter. But because it goes on and it's clear, you really don't need to set it with anything. And then you're free once you've let it set up for, I'd say, about a good minute or so with any type of foundation or concealer or powder product over top of that. All smooth it out. But once it feels really weightless. You don't feel it on. I want to say it's $34. I purchased it at Shoppers Drug Mart. Last time I checked, because I still have quite a bit, I literally have had this for 2 years, and it's hard to say because you can't see. I would say I'm about 2/3 of the way through this because I only just use it on a few select kind of wrinkles. But literally, you could take kind of any wrinkle and you could fill it. You take this, take that small amount, use your 10 times magnification, and you will literally see the wrinkles being filled. It's like magic. The next one is a eyeshadow primer. That's right, I said eyeshadow primer. If you're like me, I have told pretty much everybody I know, all my friends, people at work, everybody I know, I never put eyeshadow on without a primer. But that's only thanks to YouTube, because before I started doing YouTube, I'd never really even heard of eyeshadow primer. I'm pretty sure that when I was putting makeup on, in my late teens, early 20s, eyeshadow primer probably wasn't even a thing. Sure, there was concealer and foundation. That's probably what, makeup artists were using at the time to kind of set and lock everything in. But now I'm not stepping outside of the door. I'm not doing any eyeshadow look if it's not with an eyeshadow primer. Quite a collection of eyeshadow primers. I have gone back and forth. I generally always kick back to the MAC Painterly Pot. I just think it's really pretty. It cancels out all the sort of discoloration on my lids. The only problem is that as I got older, for some strange reason, my eyelids actually got oilier. They just got oil, like mega oil, like slick. Fry some French fries in there, almost that bad. But that really sort of then doesn't help with whatever quality eyeshadow you buy, because let's face it, once you have that excessive sort of oily lids, it's just going to crease, it's going to start moving around, and all of a sudden your fabulous eyeshadow look that you took time and enjoyed creating just kind of looks like just a wrinkled, rolled up mass of one line of color. And why buy all of these wondrous eyeshadow palettes if that's what's going to happen? Until finally, and I'm not one generally to just jump on the old bandwagon, people were talking about the P. Louise. P. Louise, yes. P. Louise, amazing. I believe it's an American company as far as I know. I think this little P. Louise, I got it at the Morphe store. That's where you can buy it. By the way, they carry them now. And this little tube will literally last me probably as long as the number 7 wrinkle filler, because again, you need such a tiny small amount. It is so opaque, and I put it on the back of my hands, tap it on my eyes. This is amazing. I think it comes in 3 or 4 shades. So you could use it as a concealer. I totally would not recommend that. It is actually quite opaque and thick. So, I mean, maybe if you have under eyes for a 20-year-old, a concealer like that would be good. Or if you had a really, really stubborn, dark blemish spot, as a spot concealer, you could certainly use it. I wouldn't be slathering this on underneath my eyes for sure. That would not be the look I was going for. This color is the lightest color, 01, and it is the lightest flesh color. There's a white, there's this one, and there's 2 others. So depending on your actual, how light or dark your skin tone is, I literally use that much. I squeeze the tiniest little drop of this. I take it, and I'm just going to show you just really how opaque that is. Like just that. And then you kind of just have to tap it on once you have it, on your lids, and just tap away. And then usually I will just either use a nice buffing brush, shading brush to kind of tap it out. You could tap it out with your beauty blender, whatever you needed, or just continue with your ring finger, or it should be really your 4th finger, just kind of a light tapping. It dries on and it is not greasy at all. So it really helps to combat those really sort of oily eyelids, and it's wonderful, because basically you can create all kinds of wonderful halo, cut crease, the whole 9 yards eyeshadow looks, and they're not going to go anywhere. They're staying there. So that's great. And anyways, I just thought that you needed to know about it, because you know, if you're in the 45 plus, you're probably kind of set with how your makeup goes on. But I suggest you give this a try if you find that your MAC Painterly pot or your concealer that you've been using is not really doing the job for holding on to your actual eyeshadow and kind of keeping it locked and loaded. Give the P. Louise a try. There's a reason why all of the top YouTubers really endorse this product. Now I'm finally on the bandwagon. And I know why. They love it all, and it's like a 5-star rating straight across the board. So again, I will definitely leave the links to all of these products down below. And I just think if you're in the 45 plus group and you have, because none of them are cheap and none of them are drugstore, if you have a little bit of money to spend, but on quality products, and I do mean quality, because you can spend some big bucks and they're not quality products. I want to start with like this product, which is my favorite. I've talked about it before when I picked it up, but I used to be a huge fan of Dior back in my 20s. I know how crazy that was, because when you're 20 years old and you're just sort of, you know, you're in a career making some money, you don't have that much money to spend. But just like Chanel, they really do a lot of research and marketing, and they put out beautiful quality products. I purchased this, I think it was in the last Sephora VIB sale. I'm not sure. I tried to go online. They have the Dior Backstage Face Glow palettes. That's what this is. But this is the rose gold, and I have a feeling that this was a limited edition, because if you go on the Sephora website, which is where I purchased it, it has the product, it just doesn't say the 004 rose gold. So this is the rose gold. Why do I like it? I think it's pretty self-explanatory. These are all the beautiful colors that I think really just, I have a little bit of it here, just a touch of it on my cheeks. I just think that it is just so fine milled. It is so silky, so pretty. Any of these highlighters and you would be shining from the heavens. But honestly, because it has the pearl and the pink and it has this beautiful sort of rose metallic and then the peach, I just think all of those colors, I don't know that there's any particularly my favorites, but I often take the pearl and the soft pink and I kind of mix those together. And if you like just that kind of just slight subtle glow to your skin, then this is totally the product for you. There's all 4 swatched, and you can see on very fair skin that once that is applied and then kind of maybe even tapped out with a beauty blender, it's almost indiscernible, kind of like some of the Hourglass, you know how the Hourglass highlighters give you that ethereal sort of look. This does too, but it's just, I don't know, so pretty. So if you can get your hands on this, if you're fair-skinned like me, if not, check out the ones that they have on the Sephora website, because either way, I think you will. They have a universal, I believe, palette, so it'd probably be good for all skin tones. I just think that this is beautiful. Not enough people are still talking about it. I use it on the daily. I know. I still wear a mask like everybody. Nobody gets to appreciate how pretty this is, but I do. Okay. The next product I'm going to talk about is this one. This is from Rare Beauty. This is one of their liquefied matte blushes. They have a total, I believe, of 8. And this is in the color Bliss. And Bliss is the lightest of the 4 of their matte liquid blushes. I can't say enough. Love the packaging. If you know little about Selena Gomez's makeup line, she made it so that people with arthritis and other issues are not having any problems getting into their makeup. So there's real thought behind just this pretty little bottle cap. I believe this, I was going to say is glass, but it's actually plastic. I believe that this particular product is like, again, I want to say it's is it $27 on the Sephora website? And like I said, 4 will be in the radiance finish. I do like a matte finish because, of course, you just saw, I really love adding and applying my own highlight or radiance or glow. But I'm going to swatch this for you. And I must say, when I first got it, I thought this is the most unusual application tool, but actually it's great because you don't need very much. I put about 4 sort of like pops on either side, and then I work it in with a great stippling brush, and I just think, again, it just gives you that healthy sort of pinkish kiss to your cheeks. I'm just going to show you just like how easy it is to kind of apply, just because I already have it on my cheeks. So just a few drops, and then I kind of just buff it in to my skin. By intensity, of course, I just put it on my cheeks and then I stipple it in. So pretty. It just gives you that kind of slight sort of like kiss of pink. Looks so pretty and healthy, gives you that lovely glow. But like I said, there are 4 shades in the radiance finish. This one here is Bliss. It is the matte finish, and there is another one next to this that I really like. I'll have to look for the summertime. It's like terracotta, so it's that kind of warmy, yummy, bronzy Tuscany color, but there's plenty of shades for just about every skin tone. So another really great product, and I'm pretty sure maybe I mentioned this one time in one video before. This is the NARS. This is the NARS Powder Matte Lip Pigment, and this is in the color American Woman, and it's just, I have it on my lips today. To me, it is kind of the perfect neutral pink lip pigment. It is a matte product. I have the tiniest little bit of lip gloss just in the center. Otherwise, my lips would be completely matte. Like I said, it is in the color American Woman, but this is just an amazing product. It goes on. It lasts like a very, very long time because it is a liquid pigment. It is completely opaque. Absolutely beautiful. It comes with this very precise little applicator, so you do not need any lip liner, girl. And this is coming from the lip liner queen. You don't need any lip liner. You can get right and follow that line exactly when you're laying down this particular product. It is also an Allure Beauty winner for 2020. This is the NARS Powermatte, what do I call it? The NARS Powder Matte Liquid Pigment. You have to pick some up. I know that NARS has kind of been on the back burner for a while, but they have some really, really amazing products. This is one. I can't get enough of it. Even the smell of it, it just has just the slightest, slight vanilla. You wouldn't even notice it when you put it on your lips, but it is absolutely to die for. I love this color, American Woman. It is incredible. So I believe there are 16 shades. 16 shades of this one. Look it up. I will add a link again. It's on the Sephora website. Incredible. The pigmentation, the wearability, it's lightweight, the feel of it on your lips. Really like this video. I hope when I edit it, it will be kind of shorter than I like to kind of yap a lot. And I know that your time is valuable. I'd also would just like to give a little shout out because the motivation for doing this video was actually from a friend on YouTube. That's Mel C. She doesn't know she inspired me. I'm just going to tell you that she did, I think, top 5 amazing products, and it inspired me to kind of, when I was doing my makeup today, I was watching her and I thought, I have easily these top 5 amazing makeup products that I just think that you really need to know about. And please let me know down below if you actually purchase these or have them and what you think of them, because I am telling you, they are all amazing. I think if you purchase any of them, you will absolutely love it. I hope that my review did them justice. I hope that you have a really wonderful week coming up. very exciting because it's going to be St. Patrick's Day midweek. So I hope you all wear your green, and I'm sending you lots of shamrock kisses. But anyways, lots of shamrock kisses. And as I always say at the end of all my videos, I wish you all an absolutely fabulous week. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.